Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and high recommended model. It's so high recommended, I've been waiting on this particular model for a long time, and Gemini just finally delivered on it. I'm so fired about this, I didn't even show you the box, but I'm getting ready to show you the box right now. Here it is, check it out. There it is, everyone, the Gemini Jets Emirates Airbus A340-500 in a 1/200 scale model. I pre-ordered and purchased this model from Easy Toys, whose store is based out of San Diego, California, here in the United States of America, and their website address is www.easytoys.com. But first, before I go into details about this long-awaited model, allow me to share some information about the history of Emirates and how they came about, if you would please, and still operate strongly as of now. Emirates was conceived and founded on March 25, 1985, with financial backing from Dubai's royal family after Gulf Air began to cut back services to Dubai in the mid-1980s and officially commenced operations shortly thereafter, 7 months later on October 25, 1985, and the airline's first inaugural flight destination was Emirates Flight EK600, which departed from Dubai International Airport in Dubai, United Arab Emirates to Karachi, Pakistan, using a U-727-200 aircraft. Whereas the corporate headquarters of Emirates is located in the Al Ghar district section of Deira, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is located nearby on the grounds of Dubai International Airport, which is located approximately 3 miles east of Dubai, also located in the Al Ghar district section of Deira, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. As of April 2020, or at the time of this video review posting, Emirates is currently the world's biggest international airline carrier, as well as the 7th largest operating airline in the world in terms of generated revenue, and the largest operating airline in the Middle East, as Emirates is also the world's 4th largest in terms of international passengers carried. Emirates also operates 5 of the world's longest non-stop commercial flights from Dubai to Los Angeles, San Francisco, Dallas-Fort Worth, Houston, and Auckland, New Zealand, respectively, as Emirates flies to 161 destinations in 85 countries across 6 inhabited continents from its global hub at Dubai International Airport in Dubai, as Emirates is currently one of 10 airlines to actually own this actual distinction of permanently flying to all 6 inhabited continents, along with Air Canada, Air China, British Airways, Delta Airlines, Korean Air, Qantas, Qatar Airways, South African Airways, and United Airlines, respectively, with the operating fleet of 254 aircraft with no unfulfilled orders pending on this aircraft type, as this particular aircraft was eventually withdrawn from the Emirates fleet on March 31st, 2016. Also, as of April 2020, or at the time of this video review posting, Emirates currently operates as a certified 4-star airline carrier according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine, and the Airbus destination code for Emirates on this particular aircraft is 41. Alright everyone, let's take a look at the front of the box here, where you see at the top you see the aircraft type, the scale model information, the Emirates logo, the computer generated picture of the aircraft, as well as the Emirates store website address you see at the lower part of the box. Alright, Now you're looking at the back of the box, where you see all the specification, including the aircraft there. You can read that and pause and read it if you want to. In the meantime, I'm going to keep this moving, alright? Alright, now you're looking at the top of the box, where you see the aircraft type, Airbus A340-500, the scale model information, scale 1/200, the official license product decal, and the Emirates logo. You see the top of the box. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box, the same information at the top of the box I showed you earlier on, okay? Now you're looking at the left side of the box, where you see the aircraft type, Airbus A340-500, the 1/200 scale model information, as well as the Gemini Jets logo. Now you're looking at the right side of the box, the same information on the left side of the box I showed you earlier on, alright? Alright, now you're looking at the nice little model stand that actually came with the model. And you see that black pattern right there, folks? The purpose of that black pattern is to protect as well as prevent your model from being damaged or scratched when you put your model on this particular model stand. Now you're looking at this plastic bag, and what you see in this plastic bag are the gear replacement doors for this particular model, featuring the two little toothpicks for these gear replacement doors. Please stay tuned as I go into detail for the purpose of these gear replacement doors for this particular model. Alright, with all that information out of the way about the history of Emirates and how they came about and still operating strongly, including all the information here at the front of the box, as well as the specification information concerning this aircraft at the back of the box, the model stand that actually came with the model, plus the gear replacement door inside that plastic bag. With no further ado, everyone, here is the model. Check it out. There it is, everyone. Alright, let's talk about this livery scheme you see displayed on this aircraft, okay? The Emirates color livery scheme that was previously used on their aircraft since the airline's inception in 1985 was remodified and changed to their current scheme back in November 1999, which is the very livery scheme that you now see displayed here on this aircraft that's still in use and still recognizable today, as the Emirates title was actually enlarged and moved towards the front of the aircraft, while the Arabic inscripted writing remains somewhat smaller. And the calligraphy of the logo in Arabic that's actually displayed on the engine cowlings was also enlarged as well. And the country's national flag that's actually displayed on the tailfin was also remodified as well, which can be seen on the tailfin as flowing in motion. And also was added was the Emirates billboard title, which can actually be seen at the belly of every Emirates aircraft flying today, as the Euro white painting on all Emirates aircraft still remains intact. Okay? So with that said, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Allow me to show you all the details on this aircraft model, shall we? Let's check it out. Alright, we're going to start at the front of the aircraft here on the port/left side, where you see the front nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door featuring the partial registration ship number RE, the pitot tubes and the static ports, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, as well as the cockpit windows. I'm going to give you a better visual view of those later on in the review. But right underneath the cockpit windows, you see the Airbus A340-500 decal, which is displayed right here. Although Air Canada was the actual launch customer of this particular aircraft, Emirates officially became the actual launch operator of this particular aircraft, the ultra-long-range Airbus A340-500 jetliner aircraft, as Emirates took delivery of its first of 10 ultra-long-range Airbus A340-500 jetliners that Emirates had placed orders for back in 2000, and received its very first Airbus A340-500 jetliner aircraft, which bears the registration ship number A6-ERB, on October 23, 2003, and took delivery of its last ultra-long-range Airbus A340-500 jetliner aircraft, which bears the registration ship number A6-ERJ, on September 29, 2005, becoming the first airline in the world to operate this particular aircraft in its fleet. The Gulf carrier's first inaugural Airbus A340-500 flight took place on December 1, 2003, when it flew from Dubai International Airport in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, to Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport in Sydney, Australia, non-stop, with a flying time of under 14 hours. Then fast forward 6 months later, Emirates utilized the same aircraft, the ultra-long-range Airbus A340-500 jetliner aircraft, as Emirates made its North American debut when it inaugurated its first non-stop commercial flight to North America, when it flew from Dubai International Airport in Dubai to New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport in Jamaica, Queens, New York, as Emirates Flight EK201 on June 1, 2004, as Emirates at one time previously registered and operated as many as 10 of these iconic jetliners in their fleet. And now, as of April 2020, or at the time of this video review posting, this aircraft is no longer operating in the Emirates fleet, as the last passenger revenue service flight on this aircraft took place on October 3, 2015, when it flew from Kabul, Afghanistan to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, as Emirates Flight EK641, as Emirates was one of 2 Gulf carriers, along with Etihad Airways, as well as Singapore Airlines, Air Canada, TAM Airlines, Thai Airways International, Azerbaijan Airlines, Eric Air, and High Fly, that currently operates or have previously operated this aircraft type in its fleet, as this aircraft has since been replaced with the Boeing 777-200LRs, the Boeing 777-300ERs, and the Airbus A380 on routes that was previously utilized with this particular aircraft type. All right. All right, we still at the front and towards the center of the aircraft, and where you see the Emirates billboard title, you see displayed here. And the Emirates billboard title was also enlarged on the aircraft beginning in November 1999. That can be seen on both sides of the fuselage on all of their aircraft. And the Arabic inscripted writing you see right here, that's displayed next to the Emirates billboard title, literally means Al-Emirat. Al-Emirat in the Arabic language. Al-Emirat. Okay, that's that right there. Okay. And then you see the Emirates.com. That is the airline's actual website address. Okay. Now we're at the center of the aircraft here. And you see these big, nice, massive engines here. There and there. These are the Rolls-Royce Trent 553-61 type engines that was used on this particular Emirates ultra long range Airbus A340-500 jetliner aircraft. You also see the engine cones right there as well as there. Now I'm gonna turn this aircraft model around, let y'all see the front of the engines, and the turbofan blades do spin. Let's check it out. All right, now you're looking at the front of these massive engines here from the port side, the front of the engine featuring the engine strikes there and there. The turbofan blades and spins I mentioned earlier. Let's check it out. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. And then you slide over this way. You see the inboard landing light right there. It's painted. It's not no detail. It'll do. Okay. Then you've got the front visual view of the landing bogey gears on this aircraft, including the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft where you got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose gear doors, the nose gear lights inside of the nose gear door, the landing gear struts, as well as the actual front landing gears. Okay. All right. Now look at the front of the engines here on the starboard side, featuring the engine strikes there as well, and the turbofan blade spin over here as well. Check this out. Okay. Awesome. And then you slide over this way. And then you see the inboard landing light right there, as well as the front visual view of the landing bogey gears here on this side of the aircraft, featuring the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. All right, we still at the center of the aircraft on these engines, on this engine column. This is Emirates logo #1 that's displayed on the engine column, which is here and there. This particular logo consists of the name Emirates written in Arabic calligraphic letters. However, the Emirates logo was remodified again in November 1999, and this logo is still in use today, as this logo can be seen on all of the Emirates jetliner engines. This logo is also displayed on the outer part of the winglet. I'm going to show you that right now. There, as well as inside of the winglet. Check it out. There. Okay. All right. Now I'm looking at the winglet here with the Emirates logo I showed you earlier, featuring the red navigation light next to this winglet. All right. Now you got a front visual view of the landing bogey gears as well as the center bogey gears here on this side of the aircraft. We see the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear door. There's a center bogey gear there as well. All right. All right, we're at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, and right next to the L4 door right there is the registration ship number A6-ERE. Registration ship number A6-ERE. This particular aircraft was actually the 5th Emirates ultra long range Airbus A340-500 jetliner aircraft out of the 10 that actually entered the Emirates fleet. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on February 2nd, 2004 and was delivered to Emirates on May 21st, 2004. This aircraft was also the last ultra long haul Airbus A340-500 jetliner aircraft that was eventually withdrawn from the Emirates fleet on March 31st, 2016. Then this aircraft was stored up for a brief moment at Dubai International Airport until it was finally ferried to an aircraft storage facility that's located on the grounds of Turiel Airport, which is located in Turiel, Spain on May 12, 2016, where this aircraft is currently stored up at the time of this video review posting. Okay. All right, we're at the back of the aircraft here, still on the port side. And what you're looking at is the tail fin of the aircraft. And what you see is Emirates logo number 2, the UAE flag displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft, which is this right here. And this flag decal resembles the national flag of the United Arab Emirates, as Emirates is one of the major flag carriers of the UAE, the United Arab Emirates. Okay. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft. What you see is the APU exhaust hole, which stands for Zero Air Power Unit. And there's a hole there, folks. And then you see the 2 little strobe lights right underneath the APU exhaust hole, as well as the entire aircraft from the rear view angle. Check it out. There it is. Ain't it awesome? Great. All right, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the front nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door featuring the partial registration ship number on that nose gear door, RE. You see the static ports, the Peter 2s right there, the Airbus A340-500 decal, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the front cargo container loading door, the Emirates billboard title, and the website of Emirates you see displayed there underneath the Emirates billboard title. Okay. All right, we're at the center of the aircraft. We're going to start at the top here. You see the Arabic inscripted right, which means Al-Emirat in the Arabic language. You see there. See the inboard landing lights, the nice little engines here, the Rolls-Royce Trent 553-61 engines here, there. And then you see the engine cones right there, is there. And then you see the Emirates logo number 1, which is the, Emirates in calligraphic letters, in Arabic calligraphic letters at that. You see here and there. You see the Rolls-Royce logo here, as well as on the column right here. Now you're looking at the winglet here on the side of this aircraft, featuring the Emirates logo, which is the Emirates in Arabic calligraphic letters you see there. And then you see the green navigation light on the edge of the wing by that winglet, okay? Now you got a side visual view of these landing bogey gears, as well as the center bogey gear on the starboard side. See here, as well as the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear door. And then you see the center bogey gears right there, as well as the landing gear struts. All right. All right, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the rear cargo container loading door, the registration ship number, as well as the Emirates second logo right here, which resembles the flag of the United Arab Emirates displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft. Awesome. Okay, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, let me let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gears. Okay, look, you gotta careful with that front nose gear. As you can see there, if you're not careful, it'll come off. It does swivel, it does tilt, as you can see there. The front nose gear swivels there, and there. Okay, so with that being said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. All right, now you're looking at this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view. We're going to start at the front, where you see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows. And then you go up at the top part of the aircraft, you see the antenna, and then you see a painted anti-collision beacon light right there. And then there's the Wi-Fi box antenna. You see the billboard Emirates titles on both sides. You see the Arabic inscripted right, which means Al-Emirat on both sides. The anti-collision beacon light, the ADF antennas right there. Another high frequency antenna, and there's another high frequency antenna, and then you come up here, that is the vertical stabilizer, the tail, as well as the horizontal stabilizer featuring a little black dot you see right there, as well as over here. Those black dots are actually called illuminator lights, and the purpose of these illuminator lights is to light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. There, okay? Now let's check out the wings. No wing walkway, but you got the warning information on the wings, as well as the engines there, as well as the Emirates logo on this side of the engines is there as well as the flaps, slats, aileron supports, what have you. Fuel dump valve right there, as well as the winglet with the Emirates logo displayed on that winglet. Now let's check out over here. No wing walkway, but you got the Warning information on the wings, as well as the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you. The fuel dump valve, see the engine right there, as well as the Emirates logo on this side there as well, there, as well as the winglet featuring the Emirates logo on this side of the winglet here as well. All right, now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. We're gonna start at the front, the nose cone, the closed nose gear door, as well as the front nose gear door featuring the front nose gear. And then you slide up here, another high frequency antennas there, the anti-collision beacon light you see there, the Emirates billboard tiles right there, as well as the center bogey gear. I'm gonna show you. That one has a hard time tilting. Yeah, it tilts a little bit, somewhat. Okay, yeah, a little challenge there, but it's all right. And then you see the Gemini Jets logo, another high frequency antenna, pressure relief valve, as well as the APU housing door right there, as well as the horizontal stabilizers underneath. Now let's check out the gears over here. They tilt over here. So far so good. See the engines right there, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, fuel dump valve, the registration ship number, as well as the winglet with the airline's logo displayed on the winglet on this side. Now let's check out over here. Gears right there, tilt, perfect. And then you see the engines right here, there. See the Emirates logo you see displayed there, as well as over there, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you, fuel dump valve, as well as the winglet with the airlines with the Emirates logo displayed on this side of the winglet as well. Alright, since I show you the aerial bird's eye view of that aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, now I'm going to put it on that nice little metal model stand that actually came with the model I showed you earlier. So with no further ado, everyone, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Alright, finally got this model on the stand with no problem, no hesitation. As you see it being displayed on the stand in a takeoff landing position, being viewed from the port side of the aircraft. Alright, you see this model being displayed on the stand in a takeoff landing position, being viewed from the front view angle. Now you're viewing this model on the stand, being viewed in the takeoff landing position, being viewed from the starboard side of the aircraft. And finally, you're seeing this model being displayed on the stand in a takeoff landing position, being viewed from the tail cam angle. Okay, before I take this model to stand, I got in this position for a reason, and the reason is the magnetic gears I'm about to take off that came with this model. So I'm going to take them off right now, starting with the front nose gear. See there, that's magnetic. The bogey gear here on the port side, there. The bogey gear here on the starboard side, there. As well as the center bogey gear, there. Okay, so since I got all the gears off this model, I'm going to let you see this model at a different angle in flight mode position. Check it out. Okay, finally took all the gears off. You see it being displayed on the stand without the gears in gear up position, in flight mode position. You see there. Now, you got one or two options how you want to display your model from this point on. Option number one is this one right here. You want to choose to continue to display it like that. That's fine. Now, you see these little gear replacement doors inside this bag I showed you earlier. That's the purpose of these gear replacement doors, is to substitute your gears while you display your model like this in flight mode position. Or you can leave it in the gear down position with the gears on there. Either way is your choice. I choose to leave mine on there because it adds more value to the model. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model stand, and go in and wrap up this model review. Okay? Alright, let's talk about the seating configuration. The Emirates Ultra Long Range Airbus A340-500 jetliner aircraft seated 258 passengers in a 3-class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown, everyone, from rows 1 to 3, which will be from here to about right here. You have 12 private first class suites, rows 6 to 12, which will be from here to about right there. You have 42 business class live flatbed seats and rows 15 to 41, which will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have an additional 204 economy class seats, which brings a total of 258 seats. And in addition to Sydney, Australia as the inaugural and international flight destination, as well as New York JFK as the first inaugural destination to North America, Emirates also utilized this aircraft, the ultra-long-range Airbus A340-500 jetliner aircraft, on routes from its main hub at Dubai International Airport in Dubai to worldwide destinations such as Athens, Greece, Cape Town, South Africa, Entebbe, Uganda, Hyderabad, India, Lyon, France, Nairobi, Kenya, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Seychelles, East Africa, Tunis, Tanzania, Vienna, Austria, Brisbane, Australia, Melbourne, Australia, Zurich, Switzerland, Beirut, Lebanon, Christchurch, New Zealand, Accra, Ghana, Kuwait City, Kuwait, Algiers, Algeria, Amman, Jordan, Karachi, Pakistan, Muscat, Oman, Tehran, Iran, Nice, France, Beijing, capital, Nagoya, Japan, Lagos, Nigeria, Dakar, Senegal, Doha, Qatar, Moscow, Domodedovo, and Kabul, Afghanistan. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model in your collection yet, or you plan on getting it. This model's still available, folks. I would snatch it up if I were you, because it's definitely become a collector's item. So with that said, please take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more content coming. Peace.